welcome to my channel. I'm Adrian Nelson. I'm a psychic medium. I'm a regression hypnosis practitioner, and this is a general reading for you for the month of October. So welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. I'm here every week. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Ascending for the sign of Virgo. Maybe you're a cross-watcher, that's perfectly fine. Virgo, also remember to look at your Venus placement, which is about love and finance. Okay, and then maybe look at that reading as well. If you don't know what that means or where your placements are, there's a link down below in the description that says free natal chart, and you can actually get to see it there. Okay? Now, let's see what we have for you, Virgo. Remember, this is a general reading, so please take it as it resonates. I hope you're all doing fine. Let's see. Okay. A little bit on its side there, 8 of Cups. Some of you are contemplating walking away, but not fully doing it just yet. Okay. Let's see. Overall energy for you, you've got the 8 of Wands, which I love. Beautiful inner peace. So I feel with that contemplation of like, do I walk away or don't I walk away? More sort of like in the recent past, we can look at it now. There's a sense of feeling at peace here where you are right now, which is beautiful. There's a very sort of, it is what it is, sort of energy going on here for you at the moment. And there's a sense of faith and a sense of trust here in the universe that everything is going to be okay. All right. I feel that many of you might have been very stressed and very wound up, sort of like in your emotions and things like that, Virgo. But you're in a space now where you sort of like, you know what? It's going to be okay. Whatever's going to happen, it's going to be fine. Everything's going to be all right. You know, that sort of thing. So in your recent past, we sort of had the 8 of Cups. It kind of laid on its side like this. So that's a little bit of indecisiveness. For some of you, I feel that there was a strong urgency, a strong sense to step away, to just leave everything and say, you know what, whatever, and just sort of walk away and just leave everything behind. There's definitely that sense that was happening over there for many of you. But in the same token, there's also that sense of, but, you know, so I feel that for some of you, you actually wanted to escape the pain and you wanted to escape the fear. And for many of you, the last period might have been quite tough, quite challenging, sort of, am I doing the right thing? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Oh my goodness, is this the right time? But then there's beautiful Aquarius energy coming through for you. Also there in the recent past, I feel that you've grown quite a lot sort of spiritually. And when I say spiritually, and whether you are spiritual, whether you're religious, doesn't really matter. Your relationship with that sort of allness, with the Creator, with all that is, with all that can possibly be, that is expanded, and it's expanded beautifully. For some of you, you might have been searching for most of your life, really. But this is a space where you find what you were looking for inside, you know. And I just want to show you the numbers as well. So with the 8 of Cups there, number 8, which is about infinity, so things didn't feel like they were flowing. But then with that Aquarius energy over there, so number 1, which is the number of new beginnings, 7 being the number of hope. And when you look at 7, you know, whether you look into like this, the Bible describes 7 as the perfect biblical number. Whether you look into shamanism, you look into like spirituality, like the 7 main chakras, that sort of thing. So there was this definite space of hope, and 1 + 7 = 8. So I feel that for some of you, you realize that it's not that you shouldn't step away, but you realize that the time wasn't right. You know, there's still a lesson that you needed to learn there, and I like that. And then you learned the lesson. You actually learned the lesson, which was great, and that has set you up with real abundance, real prosperity, a real sense of good luck. Some of you could have had the experience, and you may not even be telling your closest friends about this, you know, or some people that consider themselves your closest friends. Some of you might not be sharing this with your significant other, but there's a space of a huge financial breakthrough here, or a possibility that happened here for you that can change everything for everyone, you know. And I feel, and I tell you what it is. because outside things that happen is a reflection of the inner side. Your relationship with yourself has grown. I feel that a lot of you have spent a significant amount of your time, of your life, running away from yourself. And you said, I'm not going to do that anymore. There's a sense here of being okay with yourself, sitting with your feelings, sitting with your emotions, sitting with your darker fears. And the more you did it, I feel that it's a sort of strength that sort of started to come out within you that you might not actually have been aware of actually having. And it started to beautifully come out. And it's just amazing, you know. In your current space, you've got the Three of Wands, the Tower, and look at you being here in your reading, the Hangman. Okay, so first and foremost, where you are at the moment, and look at that, the time said 555 when I said that, which is about new beginnings. 555 in numerology is new beginnings. 5 in tarot is new beginnings. It's those challenges of new beginnings, you know. Almost like if you think of like an Aries being like on the dark side, not standing in the energy or the power. Some of you have had that experience and is having that experience at the moment. So there is a sense of inner peace inside, but there's also everything still happening on the outside world, you know. And it's almost like some of you are saying, well, I suppose I should be worried. I suppose I should be concerned, you know. I suppose so. But not really, you are. Like, you're not really, because it's almost like there's this angelic force within you, if you want to call it that, that is almost like communicating through you, that sometimes your own words are surprising you, that you realize that you are where you're meant to be. This is your inner magnet being activated. And when I speak about that, it's when we realize that we are this magnet for whatever it is that we want to have in this world. So you can attract all of that to you. And you can actually have some more fun at the moment, all right? Everything is about to change here for you with the Tower. And this is a very good thing, by the way. I feel that there's a lot of outdated emotional programming within you, you know? So it's almost like, you know, when we say you've got like an older computer and you try to sort of like use a newer application, it doesn't want to work because it's not compatible. And I feel that for some of you, sorry, there was that space of things not being compatible. And you're releasing that. That's a big thing that's going on for you at the moment. Releasing all those things on the inside that is not serving your greatest good. You know, releasing and letting go. And stepping into your own energy. We had the same thing for... Let me just see, who was it? It wasn't Leo. It wasn't Cancer. I think it was Leo. I think it was Leo. I can't remember now. I'm sorry. I think it was Leo. But they had the same thing. Stepping into your allness, because for some of you, you haven't been yourself for a very long period of time. You've been present, and you've sort of, and that also came through strongly for Leo. You were there, you looked like you sort of sounded like you, but it's you didn't feel present in your life, you know? You didn't feel, this is, I suppose this is how vampires feel, and suppose this is what they were speaking about in Twilight. You're moving neither backwards nor forwards. You're just stuck in time, you know. So life sort of loses its meaning. And I feel that for some of you, you were like that. You were like a zombie in your own life, you know. Did whatever you needed to do in order to keep the peace. But then I also feel that you got fed up of that. You're taking a whole new path. I feel there with the Ten of Wands, energy coming towards you. I see you taking a whole new path, a whole new direction, a whole new you, okay? There's a lot of things from the past here, Virgo, that you were just holding on to, that were holding you back, this is almost like you taking all of those dark patterns of yours and the things that are not serving you well. You're like, right, so we're all going to pack up our bags, take whatever it is that you need to do. We're all going to get onto the cart, and you're going to get out of my life. That sort of thing, you know. There's a sense here of either everybody moving away, which I do feel that you're welcome, or you moving away because you're just like, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to be this lesser version of myself anymore, you know. And that's such a good thing, though. It's such a beautiful thing. And I do feel that it's overwhelming. For some of you, there's a sense of guilt, but the sense of relief is actually worth so much more. There's a beautiful sense there with Page of Wands of freedom coming about for you, where you're actually beginning to realize what freedom feels like. For a lot of you, you haven't felt it for a very long time. You know, you were the good person, maybe. You were the kind person. You were the considerate person. You were the nice one. Everybody needs anything, they turn to you. You'll do it. So you, in that sense, you were the perfect sort of person, so to speak, for everybody else, except for yourself. And so this is the sense of freedom that you are getting back, where it's almost like, well, what am I going to do now? You know, that sort of thing. I've got so much to do. It's wonderful, actually. I love that. And the Two of Swords, how nice is that? I'm going to draw you another card for that. But there's a sense here of, it's almost like you going forward and looking at your patterns. Oh, that's the dark pattern. Oh, that's self-sabotage. Oh, that is the past trying to come back. I ain't going to play that game. Okay? Let's see what we've got there with the Two of Swords. It's because some of you, some of you are getting to see your own actual self-sabotage, like you're getting to see it. And what have we got there? The Hierophant, the Eight of, didn't we have the Eight of Wands? Yeah, we had the Eight of Wands in the beginning of the reading. Remember, let me just show you all this. So, there's the Eight of Wands that we had in the beginning of the reading. Quite amazing. So, you got the Hierophant, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Swords. New beginnings, again. New beginnings that bring you peace. You are ready. Your heart is healed. You know, your heart is healed, which is beautiful. Right. Let's see. So it's like wonderful things are opening for you, because remember, when we hold on to dark patterns and energies that don't serve us well, they still have an impact on our life, and they unfold in our lives in ways that we don't actually like. But when we change that within ourselves, that's when everything else changes as well. Okay, let's see. This is the, I think this is the third or the fourth time this card is coming out. Valiant courage. Take action with passion. What makes you happy? What makes your heart smile? Follow the light of your inner good, your inner ding, your inner shine. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Virgo. I hope that helps. I wish you all the best. I wish you beauty, love, and light. If you would like to, I'd really appreciate you liking the video. I always appreciate comments. Share maybe this video with anybody that you think can benefit from it. Remember to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, so you know when the readings are coming out. There's another message for you. Okay. I'll say some of you might have gone off by now, but that is fine. There's one message here: justice. Things are working out fairly and equally for you, for your highest and greatest good. Amazing stuff. Okay. Yeah, so if any of you are interested in a personal reading, if you want to have regression hypnosis, crystal Reiki, which is a combination of crystal healing and Reiki, I do all of that. All the details are down below in the description. I work both in person as well as online. During the month of October and November, I've got an 8-week mind unlocking and psychic development course. All the details for that is pinned to the top of my Facebook page, and there's a link for my Facebook page in the description. Okay, and then also, if you're interested in learning to read the tarot, there's a link in the description for you to do that. Namaste. Love and light.